thyristors. How we can connect the triac thyristors in a triac. Let's see inside this block. Okay. So I'm just clicking here. So first of all, see how we are making the triac in simulation. Here we have taken two thyristors. How you can take the thyristor? Just go into the library browser in the simulation and type in
Excuse me,
thyristor.
मैम.
Yes.
मैम मेरा फोन चार्ज नहीं है इसलिए मैं ये अटेंडेंस. मैम मेरा फोन चार्ज नहीं है.
So when you type the thyristor in library browser search, then you will find the thyristor like this, in which you have gate, anode, cathode, and this is the port for getting the output here. So this kind of block we can take. Again, you have to take the another thyristor, and we have to place this thyristor in opposite direction. Means this thyristor having gate on this side and cathode this side, and another thyristor having cathode this side and gate this side. Now see how we are making their connection. Just connect this gate of the another thyristor, the anode to the cathode of first and second thyristor, and this the anode is connected to this input was this empty one. This empty one is this amp port of thyristor T1, and this is the go-to block. Okay, we can just make the go-to like this. Just click on this. Or we can type in the simulation browser. If you will type the go-to in the search box of the simulation browser, library browser, then you will get this kind of block. These kind of blocks you can get. One is from and go-to. Why we need to take these go-to and from, so that to make the connection representation easy. Okay, we want to make the connections very clear. That's why we are taking from and go-to. We can make from and go-to of any terminal, so that it is easy to see the to visualize the connections clearly. Okay. So just make these connections so that you will be able to make a triac. So in this triac, we have one input, two inputs, and one output empty one. Just go back here, and how we can see the characteristics of this thyristor. Just we are giving a pulse input, that is this pulse generator. We can give the input to this triac as the pulse generator, and pulse generator you can find directly in the library browser. Just type the pulse generator. If you type the pulse generator, you will get this kind of circuit. This one. This is pulse generator. Okay. So you can connect this pulse generator to this. If we are giving the signal to this triac, and you have to connect a AC voltage supply source here, and we need to connect a load, that is resistance. And for taking the resistance, we have to take the again series RLC branch, as we have done in the previous experiments. We have taken the RLC branch, no just resistance, and then put the some value of resistance. We can say 100 ohm resistance we can take, and make L and C as 0. So we will get a resistance load here, and through this load you can connect the voltage measurement and RMS block you have available in the library browser. You can fix the RMS value as frequency value of its 50 hertz, and initial RMS value you can put 0 and sample time 0. Okay, let me tell you once, then you can ask me one by one about the blocks. And here we have taken the continuous power GUI. So by seeing the RMS value, we have here display what value we are getting, and here we have scope so that we can see the input and output waveform of this track. So let's debug this so that we will be able to see the characteristic of the thyristor. Okay, so we have RMS value of this pulse waveform is 220.6. We can see here in the display, and here we can see the graphical version in the scope, this one. So the upper one, let me share again. There is a problem in Gmeet that I have to share screen again and again if I need to switch the window of the Matlab. This is the characteristic from the scope which I have got. This is the input waveform, that is pulse waveform, and this is the output. You can zoom in or zoom out this uh, graph so that it is you will be able to visualize it clearly. So I am trying to uh, mhm. I think this is the maximum range that you are getting. So this is the output of the track characteristics of the thyristor that you are getting. This is the voltage characteristics. Now you can unmute yourself and ask me one by one if any element that you are not able to understand in this simulation. You can write down the okay. Let me unmute yourself and ask me if you have any doubt in any block of this simulation. If you don't have any doubt, then let me move to the another simulation that is for transistor. And the transistor model is already available in Matlab. Okay, there is no need to design it. Just you have to type the command of. Let me tell you what command you can use.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, there are a lot of RMS. Which one we have to take?
In the simulation, let me tell you. One second. Only one block is there for RMS. In which there is written RMS, only RMS. There is moving RMS, another type of RMS, just simple RMS you have to take. The RMS block is only one here.
I have searched RMS there. It's showing that product divide
No,
and
just RMS, only RMS, in which there is written only RMS. RMS inside the block and outside the block. Only written RMS. That block you have to take.
there is no such block. I have searched RMS
I
in
have.
small letters.
No issue. Then only you will be able to find out. Can you share the screen?
Yes.
Yeah. In the library browser, just type RMS.
This one RMS.
Okay. So what
Here
blocks?
is it
Yeah.
showing
या नीचे जाओ नीचे
products.
जाओ नीचे 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 स्क्रॉल करो इससे लाइब्रेरी ब्राउजर में नीचे चलते जाओ आपने ऑनलाइन खोला है
Yes, ma'am.
यही है नीचे भी और भी होंगे ना करो इसमें स्क्रॉल करो इसको
Matrix divide, matrix multiply, reciprocal.
just let me tell you this RMS you will find in DSP system toolbox 6 yeah
Ma'am, in Simulink there are 14 RMS. In Simulink there are 14 RMS, like product divide and multiply, unit conversion, shift and generator.
मिल जाएगा इसमें डीएसपी टूल बॉक्स 6 के अंदर मिल जाएगा आदित्य और दूसरा आपको वो मैटलैब वाले सर थे मनोज सर थे उन्होंने बोला था कि बल्क में जिनको मैटलैब एक्सेस करना है उनकी एक बार मुझे मेल आईडी दे दीजिए आप जीमेल की तो आपने भेजी नहीं मुझे अभी एक्सेस ना आदित्य प्रिपेयर कर लो जिसके
भेज दी
कारण
मैं उसी दिन भेज दी
उनकी एक एक्सेल शीट प्रिपेयर कर लो जितनी जल्दी हो सके उतना दे दो ना अभी वो कर देंगे फिर वो भी भूल जाएंगे ठीक है
मैम हमारी क्लास
आप
वाली दी तो
डाउनलोड
आपको
करने
दे
के
दी
लिए
थी।
मिल जाएगा वर्जन तो आप कर पाओगे फिर उसको सारी चीजें एक्सेस हो पाएंगी ऑनलाइन में आपको खुलने में टाइम लग रहा है ना काफी
मैम मुझे पूछना
हाँ आजम खान बोलो बोलो जाएंगे
मैम मेरा ना
हाँ
वो स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ मैम आपको दिख रहा है?
भाई अपने एक डिवाइसेस की वॉल्यूम बिल्कुल 0 करो। आजम बंद करो वॉल्यूम अपनी।
हाँ मैम, अब ठीक है?
हाँ अब ठीक है, बोलो।
हेलो
हम्म।
मैम, मुझे ना इसके बाद समझ नहीं आ रहा। आपको दिख रहा
किसके
है ये?
बाद?
मैंने स्क्रीन शेयर किया। मैं फुल शेयर करूँ क्या लैपटॉप से ज्वाइन कर कर?
नहीं
मैं
मुझे
मोबाइल
दिख
से
रहा है,
ज्वाइन
ब्लैंक
किया हूँ।
GUI करो ना।
क्या?
ब्लैंक GUI क्लिक करोगे, फिर वहां पर आप एलिमेंट्स लोगे, कंटिन्यूअस टाइम
कौन
GUI
सा?
लोगे।
ब्लैंक ब्लैंक मॉडल मैम।
ब्लैंक GUI, ब्लैंक सिमुलेशन लो ना।
ब्लैंक का कहाँ पे ऑप्शन तो नहीं है ऐसा कुछ मैम। ब्लैंक ब्लैंक मॉडल है, ब्लैंक सिस्टम्स, ब्लैंक लाइब्रेरी, ब्लैंक प्रोजेक्ट फोल्डर। हम मतलब कि मोस्ट ऑफ द कैंडिडेट पे से मतलब ये प्रॉब्लम है ना कि वो एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं।
हाँ
ये
इसको
रन
ओपन
कैसे
करो।
होगा?
ये ऐसे रन होगा कि आपको क्लास में प्रोजेक्टर पे दिखाऊंगा, ठीक है? आप लोग वहीं पर बनाओगे बैठ के। रन कैसे होगा? आपने भी ओपन भी नहीं किया है GUI सिमुलेशन, तो रन कैसे करोगे उसको? ओपन करोगे GUI, उसमें
वही
एलिमेंट्स
तो
लो
बोल रहा हूँ मैं
और
कि
फिर रन
एग्जीक्यूशन
करोगे।
हो नहीं पा रहा है ना।
हाँ
सिमुलेशन में जाकर फिर कहाँ जाना है मैम?
भाई मैंने पूरा सिमुलेशन खत्म कर दिया, आपने फिर आप कंटिन्यूअस GUI लो, लाइब्रेरी ब्राउजर में जाके पावर GUI लोगे ना, उसमें कंटिन्यूअस सेलेक्ट करो। लास्ट टाइम भी की थी ना आपने तो लैब अटेंड।
यस मैम।
ठीक है, आप इसको कर करके देखते रहो, पहले मैं बता दूं आपको, फिर मैं ये शेयर कर दूंगी, थोड़ा आप फिर बना के देख लेना। उस पर क्लिक करके जाओगे तो आपके पास पूरा सिमुलेशन बन के आ जाएगा, ठीक है? मैं शेयर कर दूंगी, फिर आप उसको देख लेना क्या क्या एलिमेंट के क्या क्या रखे हुए हैं। यही तरीका है, अदरवाइज कोई तरीका नहीं है इसका, ठीक है? अभी जो आपको ट्रांजिस्टर का मैं बताने वाली हूँ, दैट इज ऑलरेडी इनबिल्ट बाय द मैटलैब, ओके? सो इसमें जस्ट आपको टाइप करनी है कमांड। जब आपकी मैटलैब विंडो खुल के आती है, लेट मी टेल यू, जस्ट वांट टू शेयर अ स्क्रीन विद यू। यहाँ आपको टाइप करना है ई ई स्मॉल में ई ई अंडरस्कोर PNP, okay? That means you are getting the simulation of NPN transistor, and it is like this. If you will enter double E underscore PNP and enter, then you have this window, and it is written as copyright of the math work. Is it visible? Yes. So here it's written copyright the math work. It is built by the MATLAB itself. Here we have PNP transistor, NPN transistor, PNP transistor, bipolar transistor, and we are getting its characteristics. For that purpose, what we are giving? We are giving a voltage. We are applying a voltage measurement here. Here we have current source. Here we have connected this controlled voltage source, and here we are giving the ramp input, and here we have scope to see this. Just we are seeing the characteristic of this thyristor. Let me debug it. Just you see the characteristics, what is going on, and I'll share you all the simulations so that you will see them yourself. Here in this slope, all things are there, define parameters. You have to just click on this and you will able to define the parameters. First, let me debug it. So this is the characteristics of junction transistor, VI characteristics. Don't make it, just see the simulation that I'm telling you, and I'll share with you these simulations so that you will be able to learn what blocks I have used and what are the parameters you can set, and check yourself which characteristics you will get. Today I will share you this transistor and triac characteristics, as well as another one left is MOSFET. Okay, and I'll share you the write up material also. So your task will be to learn these simulations and then write up your first experiment, having all these simulations for thyristor, transistor, diode, MOSFET, and triac. You have to add these simulation diagram, print out of these simulation diagrams, and print out of the characteristics, output characteristics. Those you will get in the scope. So the another one left is MOSFET characteristics. One second for this one. So for MOSFET also, you have direct command EE MOS FET. Okay. You have to type like this.
मैम आपकी स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं हो रही है.
हो जाएगी. EE_MOS.
साजम
मुझे इसमें हर बार स्क्रीन बार बार शेयर करनी पड़ती है जैसे ही विंडो स्विच होती है. ठीक है, मैटलैब में, इसलिए बार बार वो बंद हो जाती है इसलिए. ठीक है, तो आपको मोसफेट की कैरेक्टरिस्टिक शेयर देखने के लिए भी आपको क्या करना होगा, EE_MOS FET मोसफेट लिखना है. ये भी आपकी मैटलैब इनबिल्ट है, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गिविंग द डायरेक्ट कमांड फॉर दिस, एंड इफ यू एंटर यू विल गेट द simulation of this one. So I'm again sharing the simulation. This is the simulation. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Again, this we have a MOSFET, and we have just connected the power supply, this voltage supply, and we have connected here the voltage controlled voltage source, and we have given here again ramp input, and we can get the output in the scope. Just let's see what type of characteristics is showing. I'm not doing anything from my side in this. Okay, it is already inbuilt by the MATLAB. I'm not doing anything additional in this. So this kind of characteristics you will get just a straight line between input current and voltage. This one. Okay. So your first experiment is related to the characteristics of different devices. Okay. I have already shared with you three characteristics, three simulations. Today I will share with you, and I'll try to share write-up material also of all these 6 characteristics. So your task is to complete the first experiment in your notebook. Also, you have to try to learn whole simulation, because you have simulation in your hand. Just click on that simulation, then you have the window of the simulation, and you can click on each and every element, so that you will be able to get the parameters that we have set for the particular element, and from where we have taken it, you can easily understand it. If you will face any problem, then you can ask me. Okay, but first you have to start yourself, and my task is to share with you these simulation. Okay, after that you can ask me. Okay, just tell me your attendance, and after that I will make your write up material for this one. I'm trying to share it today only. Okay. First, I will tell the attendance of second group, then first group. Because the second group attendance I will mark in the yesterday date, and first group attendance I will mark in today date. So second group start from Manraj. Aditya. Second group is start
Yes,
from
yes, ma'am.
Manraj.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Manraj. Mihir.
Present, ma'am.
Vinod Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Priya.
Present, ma'am.
Priyanshu. Purushottam. Rahul.
Present, ma'am.
And Ranveer. Sachin.
Present, ma'am.
Samarth.
Present, ma'am.
Sanjana.
Present, ma'am.
Shashi Bhushan.
Present, ma'am.
Shashi Shankar.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
हाँ सिद्धार्थ. सौरभ. तेज नारायण.
Present, ma'am.
उमेश.
Present, ma'am.
वज्राला.
Present, ma'am.
विनय.
Present, ma'am.
विपिन.
Present, ma'am.
आदर्श.
Yes, ma'am.
अंशु.
Present, ma'am.
आजम.
Present, ma'am.
धीरज.
Present, ma'am.
दीपक. फैजान. मुजाकिर.
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
ओके. नीतीश. शैलजा.
Present, ma'am.
Sarvendra Singh. Okay, now I'm calling the first group attendance.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Abhinav. Abhishek.
Present, ma'am.
आदर्श.
Present, ma'am. Ma'am, Abhinav present.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है, दिख जाता है यहाँ पर जब आप लोग बोलते हो ना. आदर्श. आदित्य.
Yes, ma'am.
अमन. अमरदीप. अमित कुमार.
Present, ma'am.
अनिरुद्ध.
Present, ma'am.
आशुतोष.
Present, ma'am.
अवन.
Present, ma'am.
आयुष.
Yes, ma'am.
बामसी.
Present, ma'am.
चंचल. प्रेजेंट है ना. चेतन.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है. जयेश. चिराग. चिराग यादव. गर्वित.
Present, ma'am.
Harsh,
Present, ma'am.
Himanshu,
Yes, ma'am.
Himanshu Saini, Johnny,
Yes,
Shiva
ma'am.
Kumar,
Present, ma'am.
okay. Keshav, Iti, Anchit,
Present, ma'am.
Shubham,
Yes, ma'am.
Mahim, Manish,
Yes, ma'am.
मनीष हाँ ठीक है ओके
Yes, ma'am.
हेलो मैम।
यस आदर्श लगा दिया आपने
मैम पिछले वीक की रह गई थी मेरी लैब की।
हाँ
पिछले वीक की।
पिछले वीक की पिछले वीक लग गई भाई
मैम आदर्श तिवारी 202166।
हेलो मैम।
लगा दी भाई आदर्श तिवारी आपने
मैम सिद्धार्थ का फोन ग्लिच आ गया था तो मैम वो अटेंडेंस नहीं दे पाया।
किसकी
मैम सिद्धार्थ।
लगा दी है
मैम 202166। मैम
आदर्श लगा दिया
यस मैम।
बाकी मेरे पास अटेंडेंस बैग you can leave now I'll share with your material